Actually, it was a story even more gangster than that. Him and Nas in that Central Park.
Him and Nas in that Central Park.
I would love to hear it though.
Oh, it was so gangster.
It was so gangster. It was so gangster. It was so gangster.
When we was in New York for the MTV Awards, and
Oh, that was one of the biggest hip hop moments of all time.
yeah, and Pac had seen Nas in the park, and him and Nas had words, but Nas didn't want none. But Nas had 100 niggas with guns.
Right.
So listen to what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
By me saying he didn't want none didn't mean he didn't punk out. It mean he just didn't want to
Go there.
all the way there, because we was in New York in Central Park with 100 goons from New York circle us while Pac is in this nigga ear telling him, nigga, I made a song, nigga, dissing you, Jay-Z, Biggie, and nigga, and motherfucker, and I ain't got no problem with you, Pac. All right, nigga, well, if you ain't got no problems with me, nigga, when this song come out, you better not say a motherfucking word. I love you, Pac. Shook the nigga hand.
Damn. That's a real one.
That's why I love Nas to this day.
That's a real one.
And Pac walked off. To me, he's like, yeah, nigga. And whooped you, I'm like, all right. And Pac had seen Nas in the park. And him and Nas had words. But Nas didn't want none. But Nas had 100 niggas with guns. While Pac is in this nigga ear telling him, nigga, I made a song, nigga, dissing you, Jay-Z, Biggie, and motherfucker, and I ain't got no problem with you, Pac. All right, nigga, well, if you ain't got no problems with me, nigga, when this song come out, you better not say a motherfucking word. All right, nigga, well, if you ain't got no problems with me, nigga, when this song come out, you better not say a motherfucking word. We see Nas. He walk up to Nas. Nas got about 100 goons with him.
Nas got about 100 goons with him.
So he walk up on Nas. Nas reached to shake Pac's hand. And Nas said, I got love for you, Pac. And Pac said, well, nigga, if you got love for me, I got a song coming out, nigga, where I dissed you, Jay-Z, Biggie. He named a bunch of niggas. And he told Nas, nigga, if you got love for me, nigga, you ain't gonna say nothing after this record come out. Nas shook the nigga hand. And when he shook, you know, when you shake somebody's hand and you look over their shoulders, he had 100 niggas behind him. All them niggas had their hand on their shit. He did them niggas like this, like winked his eye, like don't do it. And he shook Pac's hand. He said, I love you, Pac. And they separated.
Of course, because nobody thought we would show up here. Nobody thought we would show up here. But, you know, we always feel like we keeping it real. Not scratch that. We always felt like we're being true to everything we've always stayed representing. And our audience is worldwide. We're not even on those, you know, we coming out here and there's some East Coast, West Coast. We got beef with the people we got beef with. But we could go anywhere in the country.
On that note, I know that Biggie and Puffy are here tonight. Did you see them? Do you have anything to say to them at all?
Nah, but even if we saw them, we are businessmen. We are not animals. It's not like we're gonna see them and rush them and jump on them. If they see us and they want drama, we're gonna definitely bring it like only Dev Row could bring it. It's not like we're gonna see them and rush them and jump on them. If they see us and they want the drama, we're gonna definitely bring it like only Dev Row could bring it. But we here as businessmen to enjoy the Video Music Awards for MTV because they support us. So if they want to come and use this business opportunity to get on some gangster, you know, we do that better than anybody.
So if they want to come and use this business opportunity to get on some gangster, you know, we do that better than anybody. We do that better than anybody. We do that better than anybody. So if they want to come and use this business opportunity to get on some gangster, you know, we do that better than anybody.
Because we all cool. Everybody's here. They sell records. We sell records. Well, I guess you could call that selling records. What they do. We sell large amounts of records, and they sell a few records, and really, it's no competition. People people are really making too much out of it than it is. It's really just, if you want to talk, we're gonna make it specific as to what you can talk about and what you can't talk about. And the East Coast, West Coast thing is something that the journalists and people are making that just to get paid off it so it can drag out. So they're perpetuating it so it can be drama, which I still love MTV, but when it all go down, don't look at me and Biggie and be like, why is there a big East Coast, West Coast war when you're shooting this to 300 homes, 300 countries, telling them about an East Coast, West Coast war that they would never know exists. So that's where information becomes a problem.
All right, still hanging out at the after party, and with me from Death Row. Introduce yourself, my man.
Hey, I'm Suge Knight and Tupac Shakur.
All right, man. Can we talk about Death Row East? What is exactly happening, and what can we expect from it?
You believe in God?
Certainly.
Believe in Death Row East. Believe in that, for real.
That's
it
say,
right
I'm
there.
ride with
But if you
you
believe
then.
in God, believe in Death Row East. We plan to take the same strategy we use with Death Row West, which is mind over matter, taking all our weaknesses and making it into our strengths. We know that we got strength in numbers. We already run the streets out here. So now we just gonna help some of these brothers get their money on because we know they got talent. We got the ways to make them use their talent to the maximum effect. And that's what this is about. Everybody rap. We don't rap. We rap to make money. We do business. Ain't no other record company out there that sold as many records as we did. We outsold Bad Boy, LaFaze, every black record label out there, we outsold them in 1 year. And I'm a convict and my homeboy just got off a murder case. So that tell you that it's pure talent, no hype. We don't got no all-American smiles. They don't even want to buy our record, but they gotta buy our record because we represent the street.
Cause we represent the street. Cause we represent the street.
So Death Row East is gonna be a personification of what we did on the west side. We're gonna do it to the east side, and we're gonna prove once and for all that all these people talking about the East Coast, West Coast war, they like the Judas was to Jesus. They only here to cause confusion. We here to bring money and to bring change. They here to cause confusion. All these weak rappers, Nas, all these suckers, they battling off the east and west like this is a game, and this ain't no game. If this was chess, we'd be yelling checkmate 3 years ago, cause we been beat these. It's not a game. We out here trying to help our people make money. We trying to get out of this 3-strike circle they got us in and start getting our papers on. So that's what we doing. By stripping numbers, we coming to the East Coast to prove there is no fear, there is no problem, there ain't nothing but opportunity. And opportunity is overthrow the government y'all got right now, which is Bad Boy and Nas and all that bullshit. And we will bring a new government here that will feed every person in New York.
All right, man. Peace. Thanks a lot. Take care. Peace.
Snoop was there. He wasn't there like that, you know. Even though he said he wasn't like Snoop, he probably forgot how it really went down. I think he was there, but he wasn't there when it was about to go down. Like, cause Snoop only made it. I seen an interview where he was making it seem like only Nas was deep. He must have forgot. He definitely forgot. He must forgot. He definitely forgot because I had from my hood alone. It was at least 40, 50 of us, and we came with guns. We gave bags of guns to Suge and Death Row. We came with guns. We gave bags of guns to Suge and Death Row.
Man, we were so deep out there. I think Beto or one of y'all had brought so many dudes, Jersey and all those Death Row East dudes.
Beto brought his homies.
Yeah.
Beto brought his homies. I brought my homies, and I could say every homie that I was with had a gun on him.
I could say every homie that I was with had a gun.
We had so many guns on us, man. No, they wasn't trying. It would have been a disaster. Trust me.
Yeah, we had so many guns on us, man. No, they wasn't trying. It would have been a disaster. Trust me.
That's New York is their city. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we had all the homies from Jersey. We had Reggie. We had all the homies from Compton there, man. It would have went down.
New York is their city. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we had all the homies from Jersey, we had Reggie, we had all the homies from Compton there, man. It would have went down.
You gotta understand, we from Jersey. You understand? So the part of Jersey, we from 30-minute drive from, that's like the valley to LA. You know what I mean? 30-minute drive from New York. So all the homies that came, they came strapped.
So all the homies that came, they came strapped. They came strapped. They came strapped.
If you listen to an interview I did with Reggie, he was the head of security of Death Row. He would tell you, I remember we was all in a limousine when we was leaving, and you was on the corner, move with your homies, and Pop said, move you good, and you lift your shirt at a 357. I was walking around with a 357 on me. I was walking around with a 357 on me. And half of my homies, 40, 50 of us, most of them were strapped. I like Nas, you know what I mean? I respect Nas. He one of the few that I respect. Even Snoop. Snoop was a good dude, you know what I mean? I think he probably misinterpreted, but trust me, because I'm sure Nas, he was deep. He had his boys. They wasn't afraid. We're not trying to say like they was afraid. Him and Pac went face to face. I remember some of the homies was on Nas so close that Nas' boy was like, Pac, tell your boys to move back. That's how deep we was. Like, we was on them, you know what I mean?
Tell your boys to move back. That's how deep we was. Like, we was on them, you know what I mean?
One thing I respect, ever since that day, I respected Nas because it could have went any way. You got to remember, we from Jersey. The part of Jersey we from is 20 minutes, 30 minutes from New York.
You gotta remember, we from Jersey. The part of Jersey we from is 20 minutes, 30 minutes from New York.
Not only did we have our crew, Gaddafi boys, Fatal boys from they hood, they also came with about 30, 40 people. So Jersey was about 100 deep. Death Row had all security.
Not only did we have our crew, Gaddafi boys, Fatal boys from they hood, they also came with about 30, 40 people. So Jersey was about 100 deep. Death Row had all security.
And like I said, we had so many guns that day. And I'm sure Nas and them did too, not to take nothing from them. That's why I thank God Nas and Pac was able to come and talk like men and instead of being ignorant, because it probably would have been a bloodbath. Snoop, hands down, he definitely, I don't know where he get that from, bro, because we was so deep. And Nas said it. Nas, remember, I talked to Nas recently on Instagram, and we was conversating about that day. Nas would tell you, man, Pac was deep and we was deep. Snoop, I don't know where he get that information from. Maybe he might have smoked something too strong and probably forgot. Like I said, man, a war probably would have broke out.
What was the last time that you have seen Tupac before he passed away?
Oh, I seen him at the MTV Awards. Nigga, we had to go to the awards and shit. Nigga sent me home 2 days early to go get some reinforcements. So I got about 150 niggas from Jersey to come up there to New York. The MTV Awards, the whole pop down. And that's the last time I seen it.
Okay, and how was the atmosphere around these MTV Awards?
It was 150 Jersey niggas, young Jersey niggas, all Fatal boys. You let me know how you think the atmosphere was. Yeah, the atmosphere was pretty wild, man. If it wasn't for Pop, you know, he was responsible of a lot of entertainers making it home that night. A lot of New York entertainers making it home that night. Let's just say that. He was responsible for a lot of entertainers making it home that night. A lot of New York entertainers making it home that night. Let's just say that.
The Bad Boy camp was there as well, right?
Definitely not. There wasn't nobody, no camp was nowhere near where we was at in New York. Okay. Nobody at all. Only person that came there was Nas. Definitely not. There wasn't nobody, no camp was nowhere near where we was at in New York. Okay. Nobody at all. Only person that came there was Nas. You know, Pac had to definitely tell some of my boys to chill out because they was in Nas's ear and in Nas's face, yelling at him at the top of their fucking lungs, and Pac was really mad because he couldn't get a word in, so he basically had to, you know, pull his rank on some of my soldiers just to get them niggas to stop fucking with Nas so he can have his word with him and shit. And when they did speak, you know, they spoke between them two.
Wow, when niggas came to New York, like Pac sent my brother. Here go the story. Pac sent my brother out to the hood 2 days early, you know, to go recruit some motherfucking soldiers. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We about to come to New York. Fuck that. My brother had literally 150 motherfucking bloods and goons in New York City, applying pressure to everything moving out there. My brother had literally 150 motherfucking bloods and goons in New York City, applying pressure to everything moving out there. Applying pressure to everything moving out there. You couldn't move out there. My brother applied so much pressure out there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Pac had to turn up on the little homies to make them calm down so he could talk to the nigga Nas. That's how bad it was. Them niggas was ready to do whatever to whatever, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't move out there. My brother applied so much pressure out there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Pac had to turn up on the little homie to make them calm down so he could talk to the nigga Nas. That's how bad it was. You niggas was ready to do whatever to whatever, you know what I'm saying? You ready to do whatever to whatever, you know what I'm saying?